Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Lays off 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
From the stretch. Fouled off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back, and it's gone into the arcade section.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 runs already home here. High and deep down the left field line. Ozuna is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Giants, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ender Inciarte is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The next 0-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2-2, the count to Asuaje.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 3-2 one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Steven Souza.
John Brebbia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's off the 4th archway. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Frazier, barehanded. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for one. Back to first, and he throws it away.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The tag by Frazier, and he's out at third base.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 0-2 once more. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the first pitch.
Here in the bottom of the ninth.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Murphy has it, and he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Steven Souza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he's back standing. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So in now for San Francisco, Marcell Ozuna. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's gone just 2 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Last strike here for the Giants. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Throw in time, and they are World Series champions.
Well, nobody was going to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.